The first rankings were released as obviously you saw your team is number 2. What was your reaction to where they put you guys?
Yeah, I think it's great for the university. It's great for our football team, but it doesn't matter. We have a big game. That's our focus this week.
Coach, with that being said, we've been waiting for November 9th all year. The rankings come out. You guys are number 2. How are you keeping the team focused on the main thing, which is going to Tuscaloosa and getting a win over a team we haven't beaten in 8 years?
You're right. As you know, we have a very mature team, great leadership. The focus has been on fundamentals, been on technique. The focus has been about LSU getting better this week. I know we're going to be ready to play.
Well, let's drill into that a little bit here. How would you, Coach, put into words what is at stake this Saturday?
Everything's on the line. And when everything's on the line, I believe in this football team. But you know what? We don't make the game bigger than it is. This is an important game for us, obviously, to get where we want to go, but we take it one game at a time.
Okay, I'm going to actually ask almost for your help with that, because between Marcus Spears and Ryan Clark, I can't control my studio this week, and it's only Wednesday. How do you deal with the emotions of your players who are a lot younger than they are on a week like this?
You know, obviously it's about focus. Obviously it's about practice. Obviously it's about the task at hand. I tell them to block out the noise. We don't talk about rankings. We don't talk about anything else but LSU getting better today.
RC, how different is it for a player on a week like this?
No, it's absolutely different. Like, coach is going to try to keep these guys calm, but they remember the games of not scoring any points and coming in highly ranked. They're going to want to win. But what I want to ask you, coach, is how important will Joe Burrow be to that? I've watched LSU since before I got to school there in '97, and obviously after. He's been the most important player to a team I've ever seen since Kevin Falk in Baton Rouge. How important is he going to be to winning this game on Saturday?
Well, as you know, Joe's great under pressure. We want the ball in his hands under pressure, just like he made the play against Texas, 3rd down and 17. We've been in a hostile environment. We played some big-time teams. We played some great defensive lines, so we're ready for this. Joe Burrow's a winner. He's a leader. We believe in him.
All right, Coach, I'd like you to share a story that we talked about this week, just to give a sense of how personal something like this is to you. You were born and raised in Louisiana. You played your college football at Northwestern State. But I saw you tell a story that you were actually recruited at one point by Alabama and Bear Bryant, and that your dad got involved in that. I'd love you to share that story with our audience.
Well, it's a long time ago, and obviously this is about our football team, but I was a recruited player. Obviously, I ended up signing with LSU. The assistant coach called, and Coach Bryant was going to come to my house. I told my dad, he said, there's no use of him coming to our house, son. You're going to LSU. I wish it was like that today.
Hey, Coach, man, listen, I love that. And all I got to say, Coach, is I still remember it. We coming, and we ain't backing down. And I cannot wait for Saturday night.
We coming.
Does it, quick final thought, and Coach, we very much appreciate your time today. We know it's a big week. Does the fact, I mentioned what Las Vegas thinks, what the experts think, what the history of all that is, how does all of that go into the way you prepare your team to play this week?
Nothing. Today's turnover Wednesday. This is about the football. We're +4, they +13. We got to win the turnover battle. This is going to be a physical war. You got to win the game on the line of scrimmage. We're prepared for it.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports and analysis, download the ESPN app, and for live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.